Hi guys, so today we're going to discuss the latest issue that's been rocking the world of P-Pop Kings SB19. A few days ago kasi ay lumabas yung news na hindi na pala pwedeng gamitin daw ng SB19 yung name na SB19 dahil naka-trademark ito sa former management nila, yung ShowBT. According to a report on GMA News and several news sites, kasi 'di ba umalis ang SB19 sa ShowBT to form 1Z. I mean, after umalis, nag-form sila ng 1Z shared by Pablo or headed by Pablo, a member of SB19. So nung umalis sila, hindi pala nila pwedeng tangayin or isama yung name na SB19 kasi pag-aari pala yun ng ShowBT. And according to that GMA article, nung chinek nila kung totoo nga, ang nakalagay nga ay pag-aari yun ng ShowBT till end of January 2031 yata. I'm just not sure of the dates, pero for a long time. So syempre hindi naman pwedeng mag-function ng SB19 nang walang pangalan. I mean, like lately daw pag tinatawag sila by their names, Pablo, Josh Tel. So gaano katotoo ito? Mukha kasi tinanggal na nila Josh Tel and the other members of the group yung SB19 sa IG accounts nila, the name SB19. And lumala pa yung bulong-bulungan nung nag-cancel sila ng concert sa Singapore today yata or yesterday. Fueling speculations na affected talaga sila nitong issue na to or nung katotohanan na meron talagang struggle for the use of the name. Sino ba dapat ang gumamit at pwede ba talagang gamitin outside ShowBT? But anyway, that's not the point of this video. I just want to discuss kung gaano nga ba kahalaga ang name nung artist sa kanya, especially kung na-establish na. A few days ago, I was watching What's Love Got to Do With It? A story, the life story of Tina Turner. Tina Turner is an 80s icon. Bago naging 80s icon si Tina Turner, she was part of Ike and Turner, a duo founded by Ike, the male. So, nag-asawa sila, kaso ginugulpi ni Ike si Tina. So, nung finally, kinorte ni Tina si Ike para maghiwalay sila, ang tanging hiniling lang ni Tina kay Ike ay yung pangalan niya. Kasi parang ayaw pumayag ni Ike na ibigay yung mga napundar nila in the name of conjugal property. So sabi ni Tina, sige, sa'yo na lahat nung property, sa'yo na lahat except my name. That's all I ask, that's all I need. And nakuha yun ni Tina sa kanya. Nakuha ni Tina yung gusto niya na yun. And it was very pivotal sa success niya later as a solo artist kasi people still remember her. May instant recall yung Tina Turner. And people associate the name with the songs that she... people associate the name with the song she did with Ike Turner. People associated the name with the excellence that Tina Turner possesses. Tina Turner is a trusted brand na eh. Yun ang nangyari eh. Kasi nga, they've known her for years. So, alam mo yun, yung tipong kapag nakita kong Tina Turner, dahil nga trusted brand ko siya, dahil nga trusted brand na yung name niya, kahit hindi ko pa naririnig yung kanta, ay yung kantang bago, halimbawa, na nilabas under Tina Turner, so trusted brand na nga kasi. So when you see a new song under the Tina Turner name, kahit na hindi mo pa naririnig, meron ka na kaagad assumption na it's a good product, based sa fact na in the past, the Tina Turner has always churned out excellent songs. So, ganun eh. In fact, there's a Filipino film company or there's a Filipino wallet company that drove the point home. Itong point na to. Remember Seiko? Di ba meron silang if it's from Seiko, it must be good. It's talking about the name. Yun ang pinanghahawakan nila. So, ganun ka-importante ang pangalan. And I think alam naman ng lahat yan. Kaya nga, big deal ito eh. So anyway, ano pa bang pwede kong i-discuss dito aside from Tina Turner? Hindi lang ito ang first time na an established artist has had to change names. I'm thinking, dun papunta to, no? Andas ilalaban nila with Showbiz na hindi, amin yung SB19, but that's for another video kung sakaling matuloy yun. So, sino-sino pa bang mga artists in the past na nag-change ng names? Ang pinakauna kong natatandaan si Cat Stevens. Search the name Gen Z. Nagpalit siya to use Cat Stevens. Ang mga hits niya How Can I Tell Her, Time in a Bottle nga ba? Basta How Can I Tell Her, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, Cat Stevens. Pinalitan niya to Yusuf Islam kasi nagpalit siya ng religion. Did he succeed after the name change? Nanonood pa din naman ang mga tao sa kanya, but I don't think nagkaroon pa siya ng hit song after that kasi people will always refer to him as Cat Stevens. But hindi ko naman pwedeng sabihin na kaya hindi na siya nagkaroon ng bagong hit ay dahil nagpalit siya ng name, kundi maybe lipas na yung time niya, or maybe yung product na yung mga songs na nilabas niya after the name change ay hindi kinagat for whatever reason ng public. But yun, he still, when he changed name, nag-thrive pa din naman yung career niya. Though in a different level, not in the same level as when he was Cat Stevens. Ano pa ba? Si Prince. I don't know if you know Prince. He is also an 80s icon na namatay a few years ago. There was a point in his career na ayaw niyang gamitin yung name na Prince. I think meron ding battle involved with this a record company then that brought on his insistence na palitan yung name niya to a symbol. Kaya nga there was a time na si Prince, ang tawag sa kanya biglang the artist formerly known as Prince. Tapos symbol kasi ang gusto niyang igamitin na pinatattoo niya sa mukha niya or pinalagay niya sa mukha niya. And ang ginawa pa nga niya nung time na yon, or nung management niya, nagpadala sila ng floppy disk of the name of Prince kasi a combination niya ng female and male names or symbols. So yun, did his name bumalik din kasi siya sa Prince later. Did his career flourish nung nag-change siya ng to the artist formerly known as Prince, to that symbol name. He still died an icon and he still produced hits when he reverted to Prince. Another is sino pa ba? Milli Vanilli. Milli Vanilli is a band in the 80s. Sorry, dumantawa ko 80s ako, teenager, kaya sila yung reference ko. Milli Vanilli, nung sumulpot sila sa industry, akala ng mga tao, buff duo ito. Kasi sa mga music video, ang nag-represent ng Milli Vanilli ay dalawang lalaking matangkad na buff. But then when it was found out na nililip-sync lang nila yung, they even won a Grammy with people assuming na sila nga yung maskuladong mga lalaki na yun. But when it was found out na, diba, mga aso, when it was found out na hindi pala sila, the name went to a new set of people. So, ibig ko sabihin, hindi nakuha nung dalawang maskulado yung name na Milli Vanilli. Anyway, sino pa bang mga nag-change names? Hindi ko alam kung masasabi kung change name to kasi I think ginagamit lang nila yung nick nila. Like about Jennifer Lopez naging J-Lo, siguro just to make it sound hipper, if that's a term. Or si Puff Diddy naging Diddy, Puff Daddy naging Diddy. So I don't know. But anyway, so ano mangyayari sa SB19 at this point? Well, whatever name they sing for, they're still the talented guys that we have loved them for. Mahirap lang kasi na-establish na nila, identified na yung name sa kanila eh. And I think kahit na nga may mga magmili-vanili sila na, okay, may bagong SB19 with a new set of members, it won't be the same. At baka nga baka lang magka-backlash sa mga fans. Parang 'di ba, parang yung Eat Bulaga, there was a struggle then with the name Eat Bulaga and Eat, and it was a big issue a few months ago. But eventually the dust settled, and yun, ongoing pa yata yung case. So I don't know. I just hope makapili ang SB19 ng the group formerly known as SB19, kung ito na nga yun, makapili sila ng name that will represent them well, na tatanggapin ng fans, na as catchy as SB19. Kasi SB19 sounds international, di ba? SB19 sounds so young, and para siya talagang now, with the 19 there. So, some say they might call themselves Mahalima, or a totally different name, but that's for us to find out in the future. Pati yung mga aso ko, it's for them to find out. Diba? Talaga ngayon tatawal, diba? So, yun guys. Thank you. I hope meron kayong nakuha dito sa video ko. I just wanted to discuss it. Hindi na nga ako gumawa ng ng organized, ng structure in presenting this sa inyo. Those are my thoughts on what's happening and the things that remind me of it. The artists that remind me of what's going on with SB19. So, yun lang guys. Please like this video. If you haven't subscribed, then do so. And I hope to see you in the next one. And let's keep supporting the boys, diba? After all, they've given us so much honor. And after all, kagaling naman talaga nila. Diba? Bye-bye guys.